Hello, I'm John Waters, and I'm supposed to announce there is no smoking in this theater, which I think is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard of in my life. How can anyone sit through a length of a film, and especially a European film, and not have a cigarette? But don't you wish you had one right now? And I'm telling you that smoke anyway. It gives ushers jobs, and if people didn't smoke, there would be no employment for the youth of today. So once again, no smoking in this theater.
the Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.
Hey, everybody, on a Saturday. Welcome to Talk Wrestling Late Night here on the Jeff Meacham Network, Multiverse of Media, NoDQ.com, Great Cherry Brand, and all the things I do. Hello, everybody. Good to see them. It's my seat because I realize I'm not comfortable, and I'm not going to be comfortable if I sit like that for very long. How is everybody doing? It's been a little bit of a crazy week, as it tends to be, but usually I'm on Thursdays or Tuesdays in the past, so it hasn't been near as crazy. But now it's crazy. And since y'all got here at the same time and Josh is stealing shtick, I'm going to go with JJ's comment. Hi, JJ. Good to see you, brother. Yes, it's not Saturday yet, Walter. It is not time for Mike Night. It is time for Talk Wrestling because I didn't do it yesterday. And, Talk Wrestling. There you go. Very good. And, yes, to correct the promo video from JJ because I'm a poor schlub and don't keep my executive producer informed. Talk Wrestling will be on Thursdays, and it's this month, the Renegades Reviews, that is back to school. So there you go. On those updates, my bad, everybody. And yes, hi Tornado. And yes, it's been Saturday for about 2 minutes for you guys out here in the East Coast. So welcome to Saturday. Enjoy the chaos that is coming up between JJ and Noah's Not So Simple take on All In, Payback, and All Out coming up at noon Pacific today, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's Saturday. And then Open Mic Night tonight, which will feature, per the executive producer of that show's directive, a state of the industry address that is coming up Saturday night tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern on Across the Multiverse. So stay tuned for that over on my channel, JJ's channel, Noah's channel, James's channel, and whoever else wants to pop in, Greg's channel. So there is that. Anywho, and yes, JJ, good question. What do we want to talk about? That's a good question. What does the chat room want to talk about tonight? Josh says, it's a crazy day. December 8th is one of my favorites. Feast of the Nativity of Mary, the 8th anniversary of my baptism, and the first year anniversary of the ascension of His Majesty King Charles III. Well, Josh, it's awesome that it is a cool day for you because, as I mentioned in the closing of our coverage of Victory Road, it's also a big night for a big day across my entire family and our circle of friends. I'll get that comment loaded here momentarily, possibly. There we go. Hi, there it is. So again, as I said at the bottom of the previous hour, happy anniversary, wedding anniversary to both my parents and our dear friends, Peter and Emily Barnes. Yes, that's me. I'm totally blocking out Peter and Emily's face. So I'm blocked, so I don't have to worry about that so much as people I don't remember who they are. But in that picture in the upper right is me, the short guy in the groom section with the spiky ass red hair. That would be me. So happy anniversary to Peter and Emily. Happy birthday to Kings legend Rogi Vachon, one of our greatest goaltenders in history. Happy birthday to friend of the channel, David Arquette, and happy happy 57th anniversary to one of the greatest franchises in history, Star Trek. Premiered, first episode, The Man Trap, premiered on this day in 1966. Of course, now it's the 9th, so not for everybody, but yes, September 8th is a pretty cool deal around here too, Josh. So there you go. Let's see. What we want to talk about? How much do you mean mental sex? Yeah, that's old news. Everybody knows that by now. City by the Bay says, I believe MJF is number one in the world compared to Roman. MJF is better on the mic, in ring, and doesn't need a group. Hard to argue with that. MJF is a great champion. I know Virtue will argue with that vehemently because Roman Reigns is the champion. And again, to my parents and to our friends, happy anniversary. So there you go from the folks here at the Multiverse of Media. There you go. 13th is your next month. Very cool. Nope. And it's not Dogus, it's Donish. I saw Noah at WrestleMania. He and I reconciled our differences for whatever they're worth. It's petty, stupid teenage shit, and life happens. Not spoken to Mike in... I don't know how someone spoke to Mike was. I don't. No idea. Not a clue. Isn't better than you, baby, a team? Just asking. Yeah, they are a team. There you go. But they're not a group. They're a team. That's the difference in chat there. The American Sings track. Yeah, America Sings was, you know what? No, because it's not wrestling. So, not going to. I changed my mind because it's not a super chat. I can do what I want. It's my show. Anyway, let's see here. There we go. We'll put that up. That works. I did that today. All right. They think I'm crazy, let alone the rest of you, Josh, for the record. Love the MJF and Joe promo. However, they gave away the ending of the tournament, basically. Shouldn't they have waited until after he won for that segment? Yeah, I would say that. JJ, keep watching SmackDown. I'll say that. Monday, Josh, Meach's Musings. We'll talk about Ahsoka. Promise. I promise. We'll talk about that on Monday. Let me go ahead and plug that now while I'm thinking about it. Because I can. It's my show. I'm in control. Monday show. There you go. We'll talk about that. I promise. Let's see. Comments more. No, I did that later. Teddy Hart has his own reality show on Peacock. That documentary about him that shows what a life he is. So there is that. Let's see. Talk wrestling on a Saturday night. Again, I heard from JJ. Yeah, that'd be great, Josh, if you could super chat. Again, you want to do the super chat, go do what you want to do. But boom, there you go. That's how you do it. It was fun. I'll go ahead and throw it up there since Josh brought it up. Watch it back in the archives. Great episode of Dads today. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Top 10 Intercontinental Champions of all time. Fun episode we did JJ and I this morning, early this morning, Friday morning. If you're watching, it's yesterday morning now because it's Saturday in the East Coast. But cool episode we did this morning on the multiverse, on the Casa and the Jeff Meacham Network. Anyway, I'm going to answer a question I see in the chat room. I just have to get to the answer first. So give me a second. I promise I'll get there. Be patient. I have an answer, but it needs a visual answer to go with the worded answer. So stand by. Red 5 standing by. Very good. Who's the all right, Chris, guess what? You're going bye-bye because you're being a pain in the ass. I don't even know if you're oh shit! No, don't do that. Did I ban the wrong person? I did. Oh no, I got him. Okay, cool. Yay me. I did it yesterday or on Wednesday's show to somebody else I didn't want to ban. I felt bad. Okay, hang on. I'm watching this up here because I'm getting distracted. Sorry guys, hang on one second. Okay, anyway, let's reload that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and answer. No, I'm not going to the show at the Forum. You're going to see two me's pop in here. Stand by. Technology's a mucker feather, guys, so just bear with me here. No, I need to go out of here. Go. Damn. That's why I don't do the show on my own very often anymore. No, I'm not going to the show on the 18th at the Forum because we were having a Disney karaoke night. So we're busy that night. I will not be there, JJ. We do have a field correspondent that will be there. We haven't nailed down details yet, but we are going to have somebody on site at the Forum. So stand by for that. There will be somebody there. Don't worry. Do I think when Priest cashes in Money in the Bank, he'll win the world title or be added to the list of unsuccessfuls? Man, I think he will be a successful cash-in. I firmly believe that. I think Priest is going to be the guy that's going to do that. Just because I've seen world champion in Punishment Martinez / Damian Priest for years. Psycho, that's more of a ranking thing than a talk wrestling thing. So feel free to submit that as a topic for dads. Walter says, I did a top 10 overused wrestling moves. It's on my YouTube now. And there's the link, brother. So there you go. Boom. There it is. As far as Priest cashing in, that's very hard to call at this point. And I say that because of what happened on SmackDown. I'm not going to say too much because some people are still watching SmackDown right now, so I'm not going to have it spoiled. But it looks like we're having more of it. What? Who texted me? Piss off. It's Friday. Schedules are out. Let me go ahead and mute that while I'm thinking about it. Boom, there we go. After what happened on SmackDown tonight, it's very hard to say where Judgment Day in general, let alone Damian Priest, is going. So hopefully we will find out about that after what happens on SmackDown, and I'll leave that at that time. Yes. Matt, hello. Good to see you. I'll throw it up again real quick. Good to see you as always, sir. Agreed. Everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells across the multiverse. Let me be clear on that. Any channel you're watching this on, which is pretty sure all of these, hit the like button on my channel, on JJ's channel, Aaron's, the Nerdy Q channel, James's channel, Greg's channel, Noah's channel. Follow us on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Threads, Instagram, if you have the links to it. If not, we'll get you those. Not tonight because I don't have the graphics ready. I'm redoing graphics again. Always redoing the graphics around here. Let's see. What else? Just trying to go through. It's pretty much going to be a promotion show if we're going to be honest tonight. So yeah, we did our coverage of Victory Road tonight for Impact Wrestling. You can check it out on demand now. We just finished around 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern. We'll be back on with our watch along coverage this time for Impact Wrestling's 1,000th episode. I can't believe that's a thing. So happy for Impact and how long they sustained. Very, very cool for them. And then the watch-alongs just keep getting crazier and crazier. I mean, we've got 11 more nights after that, or 10 more nights after that, for sure guaranteed in 2022. You got to figure Halloween Havoc from NXT will be thrown in there. Final Battle from Ring of Honor will be thrown in there. So that makes it 10, 12 right there. One per month of the year. And we've got like 17 weeks of the year to go. It's bananas. And then, of course, we kick off with Wrestle Kingdom in 2024, and then all roads lead to Philadelphia. By the way, I have talked about the fact that WrestleMania may not be a thing for me, for sure, definitely for Dylan and I together as a – that's a can of rape. What the hell is that doing? Get out of here. Stupid ants in this house. All the other demon bugs go, back to hell where they belong when the summer ends, but not the ants, man. Them little fuckers linger. Sorry, there's one F-bomb there. I'm 10 minutes in. There you go. There it is. Log it in, kids. Anyway, WrestleMania wouldn't be a thing because I was off work for so long as far as the Disney side of things due to the car accident. It may still work out, at least for me. Dylan may not get to go. There's a lot of other stuff going on. Yeah, you know what? Gnats linger too. Those little bastards they never say die. Them little jerks is forever. Should JD McDonough, however you spell it, ruin Priest cash in to further attention to Judgment Day? Yeah, I think that'd be a cool thing down the line. Well, Walter, you can watch my video. Literally all of our social media, at least YouTube channels, are plugged. So there you go. So if you watch Walter's YouTube channel, all the tickers, very cool. I wouldn't mind seeing WWE have Seth vs. Roman Survivor Series, and at some point at the end of the match, Priest can't decide to cash in on Seth Roman. That's a cool little angle. I like that. Very cool. Very cool. So again, the watch-alongs are going to be a thing all throughout this year and into next year, as they always do. Again, Dad's on demand from this morning. I had so much fun doing the show with JJ this morning, so check that out. Our next show is going to be on the 22nd. And it's our top 10 rock and roll lead singers. That'll be JJ and I's next episode of Dad's. Definitely not always on wrestling this time. We won't be talking wrestling. We'll be talking about rock and roll singers. I mean, I'm sure I'll mention Chris Jericho because maybe not greatest of all time, but JJ pointed it out this morning about Chris Jericho and his amazing stat in rock and roll and music. He did something that the Beatles couldn't do. He did something that AC/DC didn't do as well. The Beatles and AC/DC didn't do as well as Jericho on this stat. And she mentioned somebody else. I'll think of it in a minute. JJ, if you're watching, you can mention the third band you mentioned. But yeah, Jericho topped the greatest of all time, the Beatles, as a result of a recent show. So check out the Intercontinental Championship rankings on dads, and you'll see what I'm referring to. Good stuff. Again, Stat Boy Sports Bar NFL kickoff was yesterday, so check that out every Tuesday. Whoever is at the button, myself or JJ, or we will get on that for you guys, and we'll be talking about JJ and Aerosmith. Thank you. Aerosmith, AC/DC, and the Beatles. All topped by Fozzy as a result of a recent performance that Fozzy did. So check it out when you listen to the dad or watch the dad's Intercontinental Championship rankings from this morning. So it's a good stat, and more stats on Stat Boy Sports Bar featuring Dory Lou every Tuesday on the Jeff Meacham Network and Gaston Studios, of course, the home of Stat Boy Sports Bar. Also on the Casa, Renegades Reviews all month will be featuring Back to School, movies about school. He had The Graduate go up this week, which is one of my favorites ever. So check that out for sure. Looking forward to it. And super chat along the way, guys. Whether you're watching JJ live or not, give that man the super chat love. He's earned it, by God. I don't know if this is a SmackDown spoiler or Raw. I haven't watched Raw either, for the record. So if the following comment is a SmackDown spoiler, I apologize. Am I looking forward to Nakamura's rematch? It's hard for me to take him seriously when he's been booked poorly for so long. Yeah, I said that when they turned him and put him against Seth. I want to believe so bad in Nakamura, and it's become such a pain in my ass to do so because he's been booked like such shit. It's very hard to take it seriously. It hurts my heart for him because he's so good and he's such a dynamic performer, but he's been booked so shitty since coming up to main roster from NXT. So, no, I am not looking forward to it because I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It'll be a decent match probably, but it won't be anything of substance long term. By the way, I did want to point this out. The plan, as of now, is to have Talk Wrestling be every Thursday at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific, after Impact Wrestling. It's and including on the 1000th episode of Impact Wrestling Watch Along, we will have Talk Wrestling after that on a Thursday night. So be looking for it. I'm trying hard to keep it consistent. Let's see. The Graduate, Mona Lisa Smile, Mr. Holland's Opus this week, Encino Man, Bad Teacher, and Can't Hardly Wait next week. Plus new release Saturdays. That's all, again, this month on Back to School on Renegades Reviews. So check it out over at youtube.com/Castillo Studios. Thank you, JJ, for giving me that. By the way, the reason I'm doing it like this, as far as pushing the buttons down here, is because this computer is lagging more than a snail in June. It's awful. It's just awful. Is MJF the next Ric Flair? God, I hope not. I hope MJF stays healthier than Ric Flair. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that was really long and short. I wanted to definitely get some promotion out there. I wanted to get some super chats, which I never seem to do on this show, even though I'm on Aaron's channel and Aaron gets super chats for reviewing television. But that's fine. I'm gonna be bitter and petty about that because I can't be. It's my show. But yeah, the plan is to be Thursday nights going forward, unless I'm working. Next Thursday, I will be. I should be. If not in this studio, in this house, I will be in a house where I can do the watch along of Impact 1000 and Talk Wrestling on the same night. So hopefully we'll be able to get her done, as they say. Why did I didn't do that. I didn't even push that button. Why did you do that? Go away. Thank you. Even the damn phone, you know what? The phone's botching, the computer's botching. I'm knowing when to say when. It's ridiculous. So thank you guys again very much. It's being ridiculous, but I will attempt to get the. We're trying very hard to get the internet corrected around here. It's still a challenge. It's still a thing. So I do apologize. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in during Impact's Watch Along Victory Road. Thank you guys for watching all week across the brands. Again, Greg Cherry Show every Wednesday on my channel and Greg's channel and our various socials and Twitch and all the things. Talk Wrestling every Thursday. I'll be back live after Saturday with Meacham's Musings. Again, open mic night this Saturday. The state of the business, brother. JJ will be talking about AEW and Ring of Honor. We'll be talking about Impact Wrestling. We'll be talking about WWE and NXT. And we will get to our coverage of everything. We want to talk about it. Now that we've seemingly moved past the drama of Wembley and Chicago, hopefully the business can, as a whole, not just AEW, because AEW is going to be harped on, I'm sure. We're going to try very hard to move forward, as we always do with Mike Knight, and try to focus, as the song said, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. That's what we're going to do on this show, hopefully going forward and across the multiverse of media. For now, good night.
The Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.